Okay, so we're going to do a couple more. So it will probably help you, if you need to sketch the triangle. So I'm going to use this little space up here to sketch the triangle. Then find the value of r, and then find all 6 trigonometric functions. Leaving answers as simplified ratios. So simplify them if they will. Don't use decimals, not yet. All right, so angle theta, which, by the way, now that we're into trigonometry, this is the Greek letter theta, and we use it a lot to represent an angle in trig, instead of using x's so much. And we'll talk a little bit more about that later. Okay, so it goes through the point 12, negative 5, so that means it's over here somewhere. 12, negative 5. This is another Pythagorean triple, but I'll plug it in just so you see it. So you're going to plug it into r equals 12 squared plus negative 5 squared. Five, 12, 13 is another one of your Pythagorean triples. So my hypotenuse is 13. So now I can just set up my ratios. So set them up real quick. So your sine of theta should be negative 5, 13. Cosine is 12 over 13. Tangent is negative 5 over 12. Cosecant is 13 over 12. Secant is 13 over negative 5. And cotangent is 12 over negative 5. And by the way, the negative can just go in front for the whole thing. It doesn't have to go on one of those specific letters, numbers. Are y'all okay? Did everybody do fine? Yeah? Oh. Sorry.
What?
She said she found the wrong angle. It happens. It's all right. All right, let's look at number 2. There's another Greek letter, alpha. Don't use that one as much as we use theta, but use it sometimes. All right, so if its point is negative 1, 2, then it's over here somewhere. So this is where alpha is. It's right here. It's too small for me to draw it. But
Wouldn't 13 over 12 be in the SEC, the secant one?
wait. Oh, yes. I did them backwards, didn't I? Yep, you're right. You know what's so crazy, too, is that while I was doing it, I was thinking, why didn't they put these in the same order that they put them at the top of the page? They didn't, because they switched the order from what they were doing them over here, and I wondered why they did that, and then I did it wrong anyway. Okay. Okay. All right, so I still need my, this is not a Pythagorean triple. I still need my hypotenuse. So I plug in negative 1 squared plus 2 squared. Square root of 5 can't be simplified. It doesn't break down. It's a nasty irrational decimal, so let's just leave it as the square root of 5. All right, so with that said, because I'm going to have a square root, I am going to have to rationalize that in just a second. So sine of alpha would be, well, right here, 2 over square root 5. And you can't have a square root in the denominator. So remember how to get rid of that. You multiply it by the denominator on both top and bottom. That gives me 2 square root 5 on top and just 5 on bottom, because the square root times itself cancels the square root sign. Same thing, got to rationalize because we can't have the square root 5 on bottom. If they don't write them out for you, it makes it easier because you can pair them up. Write them next to when they belong with. All right, is everybody okay so far? So far, so good? Okay, so take a second and you do 3 and 4, and then we'll see if you can get them right.